Alright, March 9th, 2024, Saturday morning. So I got a call from a guy. He's got a gas furnace. I've worked for him before. And he had a block condensate drain over there before, and the thing wasn't working. I cleaned it out and she fired right up. And I also installed a water filter for him, one of them blow down type of water filters, because he's got a well there. But anyway, he's calling me the gas furnace isn't working, and we're gonna go over there and see if we can figure out what's going on Saturday morning. And it's a real weird unit. I'm not even sure if I can even, I guess I can get parts for it, but it's kind of a real cheapy, weird unit that I don't really see them around here. So can I get parts for it? Probably, maybe online or something if I need it. Go by there. It might be an igniter. Sometimes I have other igniters at work. We'll have to see what's in there. We'll see. Send me a little video of it. Looks like the exhaust fan motor's running, but I didn't see anything glowing. It's pretty damp and dingy down there. I'll have to get my lights. It's a guy that had that real old water heater. Electric water heater thing was probably like 80 years old and still working. So, he's a pretty cool guy. Worked for him before a couple of times, and going back. A little chilly out this morning, Miss Molly. Put a little sweater on there. Well, let's got one of them weird igniters. Was it giving off any codes? You did vacuum that?
I did vacuum those two, yep. Pulled them out, vacuumed them. I changed the filter, even though it didn't look like it needed to be changed.
Don't look like we're getting any glow there.
Weird is it doesn't look like before it was like dropping
what is it?
out of those two hoses like right in the beginning. It doesn't seem like it's doing that anymore.
That's on. Check it. Oh, fuse is not blown. No, this looks good. Could be better with heat, right?
Yeah, it was a little chilly last night, but it wasn't awful.
Let's see if that might go. The only problem with doing that is it shuts everything off. It's kind of odd, but voltage there going to that thing. What seems a little weird is this this thing should be coming off This plug shouldn't be on here. Probably full of water. Just wondering if it is or not. No, I guess not. Let's see if we got any continuity there. Looks like this thing's been changed anyway. This igniter. Yeah, it looks like that. Well, got a little something on it. Let's put this in and see if we get 110 coming off it when we run it to a cycle, okay? Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That should give us the 110 volts when we run it. We'll restart it. We'll get 110 there. You know it's the igniter, right? It might not be pulling in these vacuum switches either. Down in the dampness down here doesn't help it, right?
No, it doesn't.
I don't think we're going through any of the, might not be pulling through one of the vacuum switches. This motor's got to run to pull in the vacuum switches. Yeah, we're not even getting to that point. So how's work?
We're very, very slow right now, which is normal.
Yeah, I'm kind of slow too. I mean, it's just that time of year, you know. Why is it slow for you? Because of the
Time of year, yep. We're in the tourism business and there's no tourism. The weather, rain and weather and crap doesn't help.
right. Yeah, the old tourism, huh?
Old tourism.
Little cold for that.
Yeah, and the rain doesn't help, you know. If it wasn't raining this week, we would have had some business, but with it raining all week.
So you rather do that than fishing? Yeah.
Yeah. Regulations for the fishing has become so difficult.
Really, huh? Sometimes this gets blocked. I don't think that's the case. We got another one down the bottom down here. I know that's good because we'll have to run it and see if these are pulling in. Let's see if these are pulling in the orange, and power should come up to orange and then back to this orange. Power goes to one orange and then back to the other orange, right? And then all them vacuum switches will be pulled in. We know that's probably where we're at here. We'll see what we do here. We'll recycle it. Alright, so I got power going to that orange and nothing coming back. So one of our vacuum switches isn't, that one's working. That one's working. It might be this low one that's not working. We're losing it in the orange somewhere. We're losing it in this orange right here, this top one. See this? It's not pulling in that .60. We might have one of them in the truck. That's where we're losing it right here on this one. Got power coming in, power going out there, and it should go down to this bottom one down here. I'm losing it somewhere on one of these. Losing it on that bottom one, I think. The top one's pulling in. Orange. Yeah, so it's got to be one of these connectors that are, well, she seems a little corroded, rusty and shit from being down here in the mire. One's loose as a goose. You don't like that, do you?
No.
I don't like them loose.
Loose and rusty is not good.
No. Alright, so this one's coming in. We know, yeah, flipping things all flipping. She's all flipping loosey-goosey. I think we can tighten this one up. We should have power coming into this one. Let's see. Let me start it. Should have power coming in. Whoa, this flipping light sucks.
Do you want me to switch it?
There's any other way I could,
Yeah, if you give me the...
Alright, so we're getting power coming into this now. See it? We're getting power coming in there now. It could just be that it's all rusty and shit from it being down here in the mire. It's all flipping. Connector seems a little weird. Kind of rusty and corroded and not good. It's gonna be on there good or it ain't gonna work, right? Oh yeah, she's all fucked stuff. I gotta put a new connector on it. And disconnect the thermostat there so it'll make it easier to work with. This is not our problem. Our problem is that bottom switch has got bad connectors on it. We're gonna do something about that. Put some new connectors on there. At least that one. At least this one connector. We'll put a new one on there and try it. It's dark and dingy down here. Put a new connector on there and see if we can get power through that switch. It's not going to work unless we can get power through it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a little slow myself. I mean, it's that time of year, you know, sometimes it gets slow. And people are hurting for money right now.
I think you're right. After the holidays, everybody spent all their money. They get their credit card bill.
Everybody's trying to do shit themselves, you know. I'm the type of guy to tell them how to fix a shit over the phone too. You know, I tell them how. Guy calls me no heat. I tell him what to do to fix it.
Well, I did what you told me last time. I took those things out. I vacuumed.
Crazy.
You know. You said check this. I checked all that before I called because, you know, I don't want to waste your time, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't want to.
I actually went out and bought a little vacuum because of wet.
Yeah, for the vacuum thing, I didn't get a problem with that. The guy called me, he had no heat on his oil burner, no power. He's telling me he's got one of these Nest thermostats, he's got no power to it. Well, the flipping guy, the emergency switch was off in the hallway. I told him check that. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. How'd that shut off? Well, you take off your coat in the hallway, and because it's cold out, right, in the winter, and then you hit it on accident. That one's loose too. It's just really kind of loosey-goosey. Well, see, you put a little pressure on it and it breaks. See that? I'm gonna put a new one on there too. Yeah, so then, I guess he don't need me after I tell him how to fix the fucking thing on the phone. I don't know, but it kind of felt bad drive all the way out there just for that, right?
No, it would be tough.
So I kind of shoot myself in the foot sometimes.
Well, hopefully he'll call you first before he calls anybody else next time, knowing that you treated him right, you know? That's how I look at stuff like that, you know? You treat someone right, then next time they...
Yeah, like when I talked to you on the phone, I said, was it glowing? You said no. Well, it's not going through its cycle. It's not even getting to the point where it's glowing, right?
Right.
Alright, so we put 2 new connectors on there, and we'll try that and see if we can get power through it. You know, being down here in the dampness doesn't help it none.
No.
There's only little steel connectors on there. Alright. I wonder if I could clean this port out while I'm here. That wasn't a problem because we didn't have any power going to it. It wasn't that it was dirty, it was just we didn't have any power going to it or going through it. Alright, so that should work now. Hopefully. Put our thermostat back together. how we're going through it now. So it should start glowing. We got the glow plug black together, right? We're gonna need to tie all this shit up after. There it goes. Son of a bitch, huh? She's glowing. Huh? That's what it was. You seen it, right? Two bad connectors. Thing's way oversized for the house. Can't pop?
Yeah, it doesn't do that all the time.
No? Oh, don't forget I had the door open on it too, so maybe with the door off it.
Normally it doesn't make any noise when I'm laying in bed. I can hear it all come on and all that stuff. I did, like I said, I changed the filter yesterday, even though it looked alright. I had filter, I did the vacuum, I just wanted to try
Let me just tie these wires back, tighten these wires back up, because I did cut some stuff. I tested it with the light, with the meter.
Yep.
Find out where it's going and where you're losing it. It's the only way you can do it. Century. I know it was a weird brand.
Bad when the owner was looking at the instructions. Yeah, you're in trouble right then.
You gotta test it with a meter, you know?
Yep.
So that was all because it was all corroded and wet, damp down here. Things were all like rusted and shit. And I tried to tighten them and they just broke apart on me. Two stake-ons and lower vacuum switch. The flipping monster. That's it. So how's this thing working? Have you blown it out yet?
I blew it out the other day and it started leaking. That's why I got these two wrenches down here.
Was it rusty? Was it water rusty? No?
No, it didn't look that bad in there.
So you had to tighten it a little bit?
I came down with these two wrenches and tightened it. It was leaking all over when I must have grabbed it wrong or something.
I guess.
I went and started to adjust it. It was pissing.
You just gotta turn that bottom a little bit and it should blow it right out. Don't take much to loosen it up, but you're tight now, right?
I'm tight now. I ended up with these two wrenches.